Hello, everybody. Welcome to another devotional for our Lenten season. Man, I'm glad you could join me today. Today, we're going to look in Job chapter 19, verse 23 through 29. Job 19, 23 through 29. And the topic is, I know my Redeemer lives. I know my Redeemer lives. Man, what a wonderful statement that is. Knowing he lives is an example of faith, and we're going to look into that today. It's difficult to believe in the unseen, but we can do it as Christians, as Christ followers, because of what Jesus did for us. But let's look at Job real quick. Job, again, chapter 19, verse 23 through 29, where Job says, "Oh, that my words could be recorded. Oh, that they could be inscribed on a monument, carved with an iron chisel and filled with lead, engraved forever in the rock. But as for me, I know that my Redeemer lives, and he will stand upon the earth at last. After my body has decayed, yet in my body I will see God. I will see him for myself. Yes, I will see him with my own eyes. I am overwhelmed at the thought. How dare you go on persecuting me, saying it's his own fault? You should fear punishment yourself, for your attitude deserves punishment. Then you will know that there is indeed a judgment." Man, the key verse here is where Job says, "But as for me," verse 25, "I know that my Redeemer lives, and he will stand upon the earth at last." I know my Redeemer lives. For those that may not know, Job was a wealthy man. He had lost everything, yet he continued to trust in God. You know, years ago, Spike Lee had a commercial for Nike, and where he played a guy by the name of Mars Blackman, and he had a catchphrase that he got known for, where he would ask people, "Do you know where Michael Jordan got his air-defying gravity skills?" And he would say, "Do you know, do you know, do you know?" That's the question for us today. And that's what Job is saying. He says, I know. I know. My question for you today is, do you know, do you know, do you know that your Redeemer lives? As we come upon Resurrection Sunday, that's what we celebrate, that our Redeemer is alive and well. That's what makes him different than the so-called other gods of this world. But he lives. You ask me how I know he lives? He lives within my heart. He lives. It takes faith. You know, the word "you know," or the phrase "you know," is a powerful expression of Job's belief. It's powerful, and it's a powerful expression for us to know that Jesus lives, that our Redeemer, Jesus, lives. More than just a speculation, we're expressing a confidence in our Redeemer. And he is our Redeemer, right? He's the one who has brought us out of the muck and the mire. When I was a kid, you would redeem soda bottles. You would get 10 cents a piece for them, or 5 cents, or whatever it was at the time. And you could find a soda bottle in the middle of a dirt pile, in a ditch, in mud, and all you'd have to do is take it to the store. You could get a dime. You didn't have to clean it up. They would send it back to the factory after you redeemed it, get it cleaned up. They'd make it clean enough that they could actually, and sterilize it, so they could actually put back into it what it was made for, and that was for Coca-Cola. And then people would drink it all over again, same bottle that was in the ditch. Listen, your Redeemer, Jesus Christ, came to clean you, to make you what you were created for. Your Redeemer lives. My Redeemer lives. We need to have the same mindset as Job. I know my Redeemer lives. So Job knew his Redeemer lived. Do you know? Do you know? Do you know? Hey, this is Pastor Russ. Love you guys, but more importantly, God loves you. Have a great day.